Why are so many of you weird as fuck? These people on IG are running, and I mean running so fast they must be out of breath, to Gypsy's comment section to wish her a happy anniversary, and she's not even married. This is like when somebody enjoyed their dinner so much they had to lick their fingers afterwards. Is that how y'all felt wishing her a happy anniversary? Calling her and Ken a power couple? We got an ex Coca-Cola head and a mommy murder. Yes, such a power couple. And not only that, Gypsy was big bothered by some of these comments. Happy anniversary. You married or dating? You know she didn't like that. Gypsy Manson says, our history is complicated. We have nearly a decade of love. Dated for 2 years, was once engaged. Oh, don't forget that part that you were allegedly once engaged. Had a separation. Separation. You literally went and got married to an entirely separate man while you were in prison as fast as you could. Then you proceeded to embarrass him in front of the entire world. Had a separation, then reconnect, and have been back together another 2 years. Y'all know they met while she was in prison, right? Y'all know that, right? Then this viewer says, wow, that's a story for the ages. These days, seems like a girl on IG named Bella B or Bella B is spreading misinformation then. She said Ken was in a serious long-term relationship with a friend of hers for more than 5 years back in 2018. I think, and he was very much in love. She said he was in a long distance thing when they met, and he was seeing them both at once, but she made him choose and he chose her. She said they lived together. She ended up catching him with snooze, and he'd been sent and moved out, or been since and moved out. I'll send you the link. It's interesting. That's where I want to ask you guys, because Gypsy claimed that Ken dumped her because he didn't want to hold her back, wanted her to live her life. Why do you really think Ken dumped Gypsy? Then Gypsy responds, there are literal articles from People magazine from back in 2018 all about us as a couple. The lies people tell for clicks and views. Girl, don't even start on clicks and views, okay? This is why you're in such hot water as it is, because you need those clicks and views. Besides, People magazine is literally on Gypsy's payroll. They live in her back pocket to publish anything but the FOIAs. Then they comment again, I know love. Although she doesn't claim he was single when they met, she said he had a long distance thing when they met in 2018, and she made him choose between whoever that was and her. I don't know. People always claim to know things, and it's hard to tell if it's true, especially when it sounds possible logistically. Did Ken ever live in Seattle? If he didn't, then it's a gotcha for this one. LOL, your dress is lovely, by the way. Now, what I will say is there is some logical thinkers in the comment section pointing out, oh, so it's a situationship. Yeah, but answer the question, because originally they were asking her if y'all are married or dating, and she avoided that question like the plague. And then we got this commenter, girl, I would just add up all the time you have been together and minus the time you weren't, and have that be your number instead of starting all the way over to one again every time. I don't think that's how that works, especially when you're actually married. But you guys let me know in the comment section. If you broke up with somebody, got back together, and then got married, are you counting the time before you broke up the first time? And then Let's Be Hawaii says, who cares? Leave them alone. It's people like you that love the drama. Do you not know who you're supporting? Obviously, they didn't get the memo. And speaking of People magazine, here's a headline from 2025. Gypsy Rose Blanchard's boyfriend, Ken Archer, dumped her after listening to Dr. Phil discuss their relationship. Exclusive. Not from 2018. This is after Ryan and the baby. Gypsy Rose Blanchard and her boyfriend, Ken Archer's temporary split was largely due to outside opinion and influence, including that of Dr. Phil, Archer says. The couple opened up about the ups and downs of their relationship. I'm gagged. Then it talks about how they met in prison and how this imaginary engagement was called off. If it's in People magazine, it must be true. I mean, consider the source, Gypsy Rose Manson herself. Gypsy Rose is so consumed with herself. Yesterday was the birthday of her victim, of her murder victim, her own mother, Dee Dee Blanchard, and not one word was mentioned on her social medias. Why do you think that is? And I say this all the time. If I was a sociopathic narcissist, I would at least pretend to be remorseful for my victim. She doesn't even do that. I don't know, y'all. I got to go. What do you think? And although Dee Dee has a lot of love and validation from the public, it's really sad when you think about it because Gypsy was Dee Dee's everything. Please like, follow, comment, and reshare.